Hi, my name is Julia. I'm from Ukraine and welcome to my live stream. So today you got me all to yourself live for 1 hour, and my topic for today is: do young beautiful Ukrainian women living in Europe need help to find a husband? Interesting. So for now, for a newbies to our channel, here will be a little bit about me. Hi guys, guys, please feel free to ask me any questions about all things Ukraine, culture, current events, and of course, anything about us mysterious Ukrainian girls. So, now let me say hi to the chat and say hi to everyone. And you please say hi me back. And if you are new here, just also introduce yourself and let's make a connection. So tell as well, where are you from? Where are you now? So I'm from Ukraine, from Chernihiv city, north of Ukraine, and now recently due to war, I'm living in United Kingdom in Essex County. So it will be nice to know where are you all from. As well, guys, there is a little announce. So there is exciting news. We are starting up a membership on our channel, which will bring more cool features to our live stream. And at the same time, it will help our channel to grow. So we will be launching this in an early new year. So soon, guys, stay tuned and you will know some new features which we gonna start on our channel as we see how you supporting our channel and join here with us as well. So please stay tuned and soon will be exciting news. So let me say hello to the chat and oh god, I'm already seeing so many messages. Very active today. Bill, Princess Yulia, I hope you had a happy new year. Lots of roses, lots of knives and swords. Hi, Bill. Hi. I hope, guys, before I starting to respond to comments, okay? I hope you all had a very nice new year. And now, as today, 1st of January, we are in first day of this new 2023. I want to wish all of you like luck, happiness, joy in life, and of course, beautiful partner to find your other best health and enjoy times together. So yeah, this is what our channel created for. So I'm just supporting and helping you with this like a little mission. And yeah, so happy new year to everyone, and I'm glad to make this live stream like 1st of January, the first day of new year. So thank you, Bill, a lot for your congrats as well. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for being with us, being so active and friendly and joking all the time. Happy New Year, Tristan and Tom. Hope to see. Congratulate Julia streams in stream, yeah. Streamyard. I'm in the gym. Oh, Bill in the gym today. So yeah, I saw like how many messages you left me even before I started. So thank you for your activity here and for support my every live stream. Tristan Stronger. Julia, Happy New Year, and you as well, Bill. Happy New Year for you, Tristan. Hi, Tristan. How are you today? How you celebrated your New Year? Tristan become my very active follower. I don't know why. All time he commenting all of my videos. We having a little chat. So it's very nice. Thank you, Tristan. Tom Ramsey. Hello, Tom. Hello again, guys, and sweet Julia. Hello, Tom. How are you? How's your new year going? And yeah, glad to see you as well here, our very active follower and supporting us a lot. So thank you, Tom, for your part in our big mission. Tristan work it, but yeah. Ark is here. Good afternoon, everyone. Julia, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Ark, as always. Nice to see you. Happy New Year for you. Always with knife to me. Ark. Ark, and guys, please. This is the time for your activity and support our channel, so you can give me the like and as well subscribe to our channel if you didn't make it yet, but make sure you did, and of course hit the bell so you won't miss any new notification about our live streams. We go on live for you guys every day, so join us, join our friendly, supportive community, and stay with us. And as well, support my video with the likes. Give me the likes. What I wanted also to announce for you is that I prepared the Streamyard link, and if someone ready to go live with me today, to join me and speak with me face to face. So there is 2 rules for this. You must have camera and microphone so we can see and hear you, and as well you need to be verified by our system. For verification, you just simply need to make a donation through the link, which will be in the description down below on YouTube, and this link will be like match guarantee donation. So after your donation, you will have your verification and can join me and speak with me face to face. And I know we already got so many verified followers, so you guys feel free to join me today. Maybe you want to speak, maybe you want to congrats everyone in this new 2023. So yeah, feel free to do this, and I would like always to speak to you face to face. So don't be shy. And I'm leaving this StreamYard link for join me. You can join me through this link in a comment section on YouTube. So also you can find the link easily and come and join me. So yeah. Wood. Wood as always. The best supporter, moderator, everything. Main helper during my live streams. Привіт, your royal name Julia. Very nice praise. Привіт, Wood. Привіт. Wood, so lovely. Best wishes and hope you had a good New Year's Eve. Thank you, Wood. And as well, I hope you had a very nice New Year. Did you make something nice, something interesting, want to share to us? And all of you guys, if you spent your New Year with some crazy stories or something, you feel free to share it in the chat so we can have some fun. Share your stories, how you met this year. So yeah, thank you, Wood, very much. Happy New Year back to you. And yeah, thank you very much. Look what Vauhal writing to me, I corrected him previous live stream. I corrected not like him, just his comment, but I corrected everyone. and still doing this. So let's speak Ukrainian on this channel and let's learn Ukrainian. As you know, guys, we released new shorts for you where we teaching you some Ukrainian words, Ukrainian phrases, and you can watch it, you can learn Ukrainian, and then you can come to Ukraine and easily speak with your maybe new Ukrainian wife. So better to learn some words, yeah. So now Vohol writing to me in Ukrainian language because before he used to write to me always in Russian language. And thank you, Vohol, very much. I'm really glad you as well support my idea. And yeah, for everyone, it could be like nice example that we really here grateful and glad to see and learn Ukrainian. So let me read. Вохол. Доброго вечора, прекрасна Юлія. З Новим роком ще раз. Сподіваюся, ви провели веселу ніч і ще кращий 2023 рік. З великою кількістю любові, здоров'я та успіхів. And a little fairy. Thank you, Vohol. It's very lovely. And what he mean? Good evening, beautiful Julia. Happy New Year again, and I really hope that you spend fun night and even better 2023 year with lots of love, health, and luck. Thank you, Vohal, very much, and I also wish you very happy new year. I wish you all the best and as well love, big love, maybe meet your love or find love with yourself. And yeah, it's always nice to have lots of love, to have good health, and of course luck. Luck in life, I think, decide many things, and actually luck so important. So as well, luck from me to you is a very nice wishes. Thank you all. Juan Antonio. Happy New Year, cute young lady Julia. Happy New Year, Juan Antonio. How did you celebrate your New Year? And thank you for joining me 1st of January in this new year. So I'm glad to see you in the new year now, all of you guys. One comment from a Jack. Who are you really? I don't know. Who am I? Jack. And Juan Antonio wishing a happy new year again to gentlemen. So for all match guarantee, happy new year, happy new year. Jack, happy new year, Juan, happy new year, everyone, and happy new year, Julia. Thank you very much, Jack. Happy New Year for you, back from me, from all of us. The best wishes. You told Juan Antonio also confused about Jack question about who are you really? You talking to Vohal or to me, Jack? Of course to Julia. Julia. Yeah, so who am I? Just I am. What can I say? Bill. So who is the beautiful woman in the profile photo? Mysterious fairy princess. Mysterious fairy princess, surely. Thank you, Bill. And happy new year, Julia, and everyone. Without year. Happy new Julia and everyone. Happy new year for you, Anne, and as well, I'm glad you joined me today, and let's have some time together, yeah. Vohol, the channel still exists now for another month. This is good news. Yeah, guys, this is kind of like exciting news. Let's congrats to all of us. It's like a new year and a new month for our channel. So yeah, I'm very happy as well. I hope you're happy too and appreciate this. So another year and another year and another new month with us. Uh, Sanjay Marang. Oh, hello. Hello for you. Hi, Sanjay. New one. A happy new year. Happy new year for you. Thank you for joining me today, 1st of January. And how are you today? Bill. New Year's resolution. My name is now Will or Williams. Really? This is like officially for you? You changed your name, Bill? Will or William? Like a William Shakespeare. Okay, will be easy to remember. Look what the writing. Ark Bill, you're here to smash. Bill still says Bill Anker. Yeah, maybe Bill's need to change his profile name. So for sure no one will confuse it. But William Shakespeare, nice name, yeah. Sanjay, beautiful. Thank you. We'll have to change it. Oh, I don't really know. I'm not expert, but for sure this is something like in your settings and profile settings on YouTube, because you've written me comments from YouTube. So this is your profile settings. Go and change your username, and then you can use new name. Have you changed your last name as well? Interesting. Why you change your name? Tom, Tristan has the day off. Oh, good for him. Me too as well, right? Today I'm not working, just resting and actually cooking soup. Not like a soup, like a borscht. As always, my favorite dish, I just cannot. But so long to cook, so still I'm on health process. Doing live stream and after will be another health. Eating and I didn't sleep again and new day will come. So yeah, a little plan for me like this. Would to build YouTube settings? No idea. Vincent Orlando. Hi Vincent. Happy New Year, Julia and everyone. Happy New Year for you. And I hope you made your New Year well. Maybe share to us what kind of things you did for your New Year. And yeah, glad to see you in the New Year. Jack Bill, go get your woman, dude. Onward, Tristan soldiers. Not in the chat. Oh, hi Juan. I just want to acknowledge you. I support your opinion about hypocrisy on the previous live stream. I just try not to comment there for a good reason. Oh, what kind of live stream you meant? What kind of things? You had a conversation about something and open, maybe like not like argue, but debates. Interesting. Oh, what? Did something happen on Joseph's stream? Was eating and doing other stuff? Oh, interesting. What happened? What happened, guys? Bill, fly to Warsaw or where? Tristan won auction. I got it! Oh, nice! Because I haven't seen this. I've been busy. I said I cook borscht. I make today also hair mask, so I needed as well then wash my hair and was busy for preparations. I'm very glad, like, congrats Tristan, and I hope he will meet his other half in this year and will start his happy marriage life with a lady he like. And yeah, I'm really glad and happy for Tristan, and I hope he will use his chance and will meet the right person. Yeah. So we all support you, Tristan, and giving you luck in your way to find a lady. So what's next? What's next? Everyone congratulate. would congratulate. And oh, it's very nice. I really hope Tristan will use his chance and will really um, make him dream come true. So yeah, good luck for him now. Tom, Julia, I spent New Year's Eve in the dark, lost power at 14 hours. Wow! What happened and why you lost power at 14 hours? This is something about the snow in USA? Because I hear there is some bad things happening about storm, snowy storm. But I hope it's not this, because not really well. But at least now you are here, joined me, so for sure have some power, right? And yeah. What must be verified? See verification steps in the descriptions below the stream. Use your full name, have a microphone and camera. This is all about if you want to join me live, so you know the rules, and as well what would duplicate them in the comments. So you can join me if you want. I gave already you link for this. Feel free. Bill, Tom very romantic in the dark with candles, fireplace. Yeah. Tom, you celebrated Christmas very romantic way. Tom, yes, Bill, but not alone. Even better, not alone. But what? It's still visible in the chat. Keep in mind that it's disappear later on because the amount of comments will push it off. Yeah, for sure. I still not seen someone want to join me, but if someone want, I'll give in the next 20 minutes new link. So you for sure won't miss any link and still can join me if you verify yourself and stuff. You know the rules now. So yeah, feel free to join me. And Juan Antonio Toen, I wasn't talking to Joe, I was referring to people I know personally. They try to shame me for wanting a lady I'm attracted to. They try to tell me I should want a lady for her brain. Okay. Next. I tell them her beauty will catch my attention and her personality will keep me interested. Then I ask if they were physically attracted to her when his wife was younger. The answer is yes. See, hypocrisy. Interesting. Okay, I see. I see. What would? Julia, parents were sick, so couldn't visit them, and my brother had work-related stuff. Some party at his work, I believe, so I just watched the movie. Nice choice, why not? Good choice, I think. And what kind of movie you watched? What would friends have a family life, and some live in other country? Yeah, I understand. Um, Voho, learning Ukrainian will be very hard and take so much longer, but will be worth it when I'm able to finally visit your country. Absolutely, and I believe in you. I really wishing you luck for you, Vohal, and for someone else if you ready and on the way to learn Ukrainian language. For sure, your motivation much more stronger than the hardest of language, and as well this very beautiful language, and as well you will also recognize and understand some part of Polish language. So I think it's very nice because you will understand like part of Polish language and you will still understand part of Russian language, Belarusian language. This is very like big mix of languages, which is nice. So yeah, I wish you everyone luck who choose this path for his life now about learning new language. And as you see, like I'm learning English. English not my mother language, and some English like English grammar I'm facing. This is not really easy, and not really easy to find right word fastly in your brain, but practicing and practicing giving me like kind of fluent English, so I can read, I can understand everyone, I can speak for myself everything, and as well work in a foreign country and make new friends, meet new people, and this just gives me like big opportunity. So I really glad about, and same like learning new language. I understand it's always like not the easiest way, but if you are interested, if you are having the right motivation behind it, it will be much more easier than you think. So just decide to make everything like step by step and make everything by very little step if you need this. Be slow, but better to be slow in and confident in what you're doing than going like quickly trying to learn and giving up because nothing working. No, this is not correct way. You can be slow. You can be um, like take your time and maybe take lessons if you really want to learn properly Ukrainian language. And what I will tell you guys, you will be shocked. Like most of Ukrainian people, we speak Russian, but we all know Ukrainian from our childhood, and because it's like official language in Ukraine. So I know Ukrainian, I can speak fluently, I can read and everything, and I used to study at school, university, so everything on Ukrainian language, official language, all documents Ukrainian language, so like there is no questions, you must to know Ukrainian, and most of people actually know, but there are so many people in Ukraine, original Ukrainians people who know about this Russian and Ukrainian conflict, about the war, decided to switch to Ukrainian language, but they speak Russian all their life, and they are like not that much flexible in mind, so not really remembering Ukrainian that much as they should. As for example, I'm remembering I can easily switch, I can fluently speak and fluently like understand, no problem for me. But of course, more practice giving you more interesting words in your vocabulary to use while you're speaking to other Ukrainian speaking people. And yeah, so even for me, like, yeah, I just need maybe more practice for uh, remind myself some very like specific words and terms, but other things like I'm absolutely fine. But many Ukrainian people, they still confused even about pronunciation, some words and main words, because they so used to Russian language, and our language is actually different. There is some common things, but what now they doing? They taking lessons from Ukrainian teachers because they need to speak Ukrainians language, and many people now in Ukraine, they switch into Ukrainian language, and even some kind of like businesses. They used to work all time like Ukrainian language, but now I see that people started to be even more like patriotic about this, and you understand the situation in Ukraine, so for me absolutely understandable. And if I come to Ukraine, I probably will speak Ukrainian, but for me, like all my life, I speak with my family, with my friends, with everyone in Russian language. So will be a little bit different, but that's all right. And this is like our official language, so I think this is even like correct. And many people just taking Ukrainian lessons and trying to teach more deeply Ukrainian and trying to make more practice with people who um, can teach them Ukrainian language. So this is very interesting story as well, because I'm hearing this like from celebrities, for example, who used to live in east of Ukraine, and there is the most specific, like people even at school learning Russian language mostly. So these territories even more used to Russian language, and for them switch to Ukrainian more hard. Like they hear this language, they understand this language, but still cannot switch by themselves and speak easily. So yeah, they taking a Ukrainian languages lessons. So for sure you you see the situation, like everyone learning, and I think this is right time to learn and support Ukrainian language. So yeah, a little speech from me. Bill, Juan, Happy New Year. Juan, it's not my fault. Those guys' wives and actually themselves did not bother to care for their bodies. They look like typical overweight Americans. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not really nice. Do not care about your appearance and about your body, and I understand the point. So Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Juan, I encountered the same scenario in the past. Someone do to other people as well. Also, it not me. I give the same opinion just to help the other person. Mm-hmm. Okay, we found a common language. I see. It's good. Mm. Revenge will be the, the Lord. Revenge will be the Lord's. Okay. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Especially Julia, Happy New Year. Happy New Year for you. Happy New Year. What is you asking? How long has our wife been streaming so far? Juan. Mm, um, okay. Andrew, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, Andrew. Happy New Year for you as well. How did you celebrate your New Year? I'm glad you all survived Julia's knife. Who knows if all survives or not, but yeah, I'm also glad that most of survived. So it's nice to begin new year, and hope everyone behave well so no one will suffer again, and nothing bad will happen to them, because yeah. Bill, Yulia, it was a great year ago when we all saw you. Oh, thank you, Bill. Thank you, William. Not a Bill. He's not a Bill. This is William. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, it's very lovely. Like I joined Magical NT previous year in 2022, and now like it's 2023, we're still together and our channel's still working, so very interesting things going. And this is like my very interesting job, and I'm really glad that I can bring some knowledge and can be useful here for this channel. And yeah, so I'm also glad. Thank you very much for watching me, for supporting me, for giving me active. And still, now, if you want to support me, keep watching me, give me the like and support this live video on YouTube. So, yeah, I'll be with you as long as I'm enjoying this job. I'm here. Juan Antonio, Happy New Year, check, UA. Happy New Year. Our curious eyes shines in a mysterious way. Every time she grabs a Damascus steel barbecue knife, would run for your life. You know what I think? Look, even what wrote this. I believe I was off her list. I think Wood would behaving so well. He not deserve any punishment. I just, you see, giving him good words and things. I just given a knife punishment and some announce that, oh, you will be punished if you still behave like this. To those who not behaving well, who not following, for example, some policy rules, and as well who not supporting the idea, and for sure for those who supporting this war, for example. So those deserve a knife, a big knife, and I'm ready to to make his destiny suffering. And I think and feel this is just my life program, so it's what I'm doing, and here I'm watching everyone. So you all be aware of me, and as well understand that as well I have a good part of in my personality, so you better communicate with a good part and all will be good for you. So I see this with this situation. Steven, oh Julia, how is our wife doing today? Lol. What do you mean about wife? Who is wife? Who lost his wife? Oh, I'm not wife for anyone, so I not yet, and I don't understand like what you want. You want me to start my topic? I just wanted to say hi in the chat before I start my topic, and I'm seeing like how you active in the chat today, and yeah. So guys, after a few comments, I'm starting my topic. Very interesting topic I prepared for you, and actually Joe really want me to release this topic for you and share my opinion and my real experience, so you can understand as well some other point and my point in the magic guarantee. So yeah, so you're ready for my topic? Steven, Happy New Year, Julia, to all the men here. Happy New Year for you, Steven, and thank you for joining me 1st of January. In a new year we met. We finally met, guys. Our channel keep working and we are all here supporting each other. It's good. Andrew Tork, she got him. I don't think I'm doing this to Wood. Bill, when need new knife display and sharp fingernail review? When it's time, when time comes, the new knife gonna be displayed, and as well the fingers. I still having my Christmas fingers, you know, and I cut off my very long and sharp nails, so now I'm having just like this and doing gel, because before I used to do acrylic. Now I skipped to the gel, and I'm doing like this Santa hats and just the red color nails. I think very nice and beautiful, Christmassy. So soon I will replace it, and not planning any special design, just will be plain color, and not preparing like very long nail and sharp nails. Maybe depends on the mood, because it's how I'm doing my nails. But for now, it's like this, and soon will be just a plain design as well, like this, because when you do in gel, you cannot make very long nails as when you do in acrylic, because acrylic very hard. But acrylic as well torturing your nails so much. So I had like so sensitive nails after I take off these acrylic nails. So I decided I will never do this again, and I will never like punish myself in this life with these acrylic nails, because yeah, this is not really nice for the nails. Yeah. Ark. Happy New Year, Julia. Happy New Year again, Ark. We already Happy New Year each other, I remember. But okay. Tristan. Oh, Tristan. Hi. The winner of auction. Can you guys believe? I didn't expect this gonna be Tristan, and I'm really glad. Borch Brothers, Happy New Year, and hope you all are well. Thank you. It was a technically challenged auction, but fun and good times for all there. I'm really, really glad, and it's very nice, Tristan, that you won auction, and for me as well, interested what prices you got for this package, because this is like the best package, and like the main one, which leads you easily to marry and to your right Ukrainian partner. And for me, very interesting, like what price you got your auction. I'm really glad for you. What would Tristan? Congrats on the win. Oh, it's really nice. Look, danke. Danke. And year means like Julia and New Year, and this means like New Julia. For sure, like New Year is always like beginning of something new, and as well it's beginning of something new for everyone, not only New Julia as well, but new Anne, new Tristan. Look what kind of thing happened in his life. He won an auction, and soon he will go for a date with his potential wife, and this is actually very nice news, and we're all happy for you, Tristan, and as well for other guys, like new Wood in this year, new Bill, because even Bill now not Bill, Bill now William. So it's big changes and absolutely new year we come into, and I'm really glad and happy, because we all need some upgrade, some changes, and now it's happened. So now new us going through the life easily and happily, right, guys? Oh, Tristan, Julia, you look so sweet today. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you. Like honey. Oh, she's so sweet. She can sweeten your tea with the tip of her fingertip. A little bit, yeah. Why not? I can. Just like, psh. But will I melt my finger in this tea? A very big secret. Secret. Oh, Tom, Tristan, confess to Julia what you did, lol. What he did? Something else happened as well? Interesting. Check. Hi, Bill. I'll send you a bill at the end of the month. I had a crazy night, went to the Georgia Bulldog football game against Ohio State and decided, what the heck, it's New Year's Eve. Let's one and half. Go some fun. Go have some fun and make some money, and then I almost died, like literally because of massive car accident. God, an accident that didn't happen because of my superior driving skills avoided a head-on collision. My God, Jack. So you kind of like reborn in this new year. So congrats for you. Another survivor this year, new Jack. So hi Jack, happy new year. Glad you survived. I'm very shocked. Tristan, yes, Julia told me, keeping me honest, must confess, I and two other jumped in and are official now. I'm very happy for you, and I heard about giant news already, like a big surprise, and I'm really glad. And as well, like new year, new person as well for you. So new Tristan in this year. Congrats, congrats. Wow, Jack, glad you're okay. Oh yeah, crazy, crazy Jack. Tom, Julia, we had a surprise snowstorm. God, new one. Oh, I see. I hope you're okay now. And I see your electricity working now. Now you speaking to me. Julia was alone awake all night, keeping the fireplace going. I see. So, in these nights, you also can find something good. And as well, if you here with much guarantee, for sure you can prepare yourself for your partner. And I hope you're feeling okay and celebrated this Christmas and New Year nice for you. And as we said, everyone, like it's new 2023 and new us, like a reborn community here, going into new year with without any like old offending things, old quarrels, argues. We don't need this. We just going with a fresh mind, happy, positive, and confident. So let's do it just like this and follow our inner self points and be more close to inner self love. So this will lead us to the people who we need to surround ourselves with for live a happy life. So this is my point, and I really hope and glad you joined me today, and hope all happen for you as you wish. So yeah. Oh, Jack. And them work chicks won't leave me alone. Yeah, I've been awake like 35 hours. Ignore me, but I'm not in the chat. I'm washing my car. God, Jack. I really hope this reborn for you will make you very even more mature, even more grown person, and keep positive and keep gentleman as you are. So I hope all will be fine for you. Just some little accidents, which like white line, black line, which is happening for everyone actually. So this is just life. Don't be sad. Just go with fun through this all the hardest situation, and you will be like a hero. So yeah, happy reborn. Happy that Jack survived. Yeah, we all happy and congrats him and support him. I really hope he's fine. Andrew, Juan, they are jelly. Don't let them get to you. You know what works for you. Go for it. We support Juan. Bill, thank you. Juan, those are not friends. Those are not friends. God, you guys so active today. I think to start my topic, and then I will go back to this comment from Juan Antonio. And yeah, so as I prepared today topic for you, but this will be topic like not special topic with some scientist research. This will be topic from me. More like topic like friend to friend, like friendly chat, and actually like I'll describe the situation and the position I have. So the topic today: do young, beautiful Ukrainian women living in Europe need help to find a husband? And this topic I bring for you. And Joe really wanted me to release this topic for you, so I can share you my experience, my like real time life experience. And so, how to begin? How to begin? Why actually like why I personally joined Magic Guarantee? So while this war, I decided to stay in UK, and here in UK, I came alone, and I don't have like a husband back home. I don't have any children, and I'm just still 25. I just turned 25 this year, so I was like 24. And for me, life just like not just began for sure, but I'm still like was doing my career back home in Ukraine, was living my best life, very easy life for me, and was happy with this, with my friends, with my job, with like daily life. And of course, I dated like some guys, but for me, these dates they won't lead like one date, two date. They won't lead me to marriage with this person. I just need to know this person more. So I still have some guys which I respect, which we are in good relationships, but we like not started any romantic relationships. So yeah, and for me, I'm seeing myself not as much emotional as a logical lady, and this is obviously like not really for every lady. Most ladies are more like dramatic and more emotional. I also can be emotional, but for me, I think maybe this is mature side in me, and sometimes I call myself like Granny Julia, Grandma Julia. Like I already from like first meet seeing lots like if I can go with this person through life or still need just some experience with this person. So this is like why I was not in relationships, because I'm not going to relationship like very quick and very easily, and this is not me. But as I see like most Ukrainians not like this, and we are very different about this, and it's what we call traditional style. So then I went outside of Ukraine, obviously because of war, and like I first of all I just been waiting for war finish, and that's all. I waited in Germany in refugee camp, and when I realized like war keep going, I need to do something with my life, and I need to find a job for myself because I lost my job, and I also decided like I'm going to UK because UK program started later. As I can speak English, and that's the main reason. And England more close by to Ukraine. And then I came to UK, and I settled down a bit, found a job, and living here like with a family, getting used to this culture, getting used to this mentality, and then the story began. Like I decided, oh, I really interested to maybe have some relationship. Maybe this will be friendly relationship. Maybe this will lead me to the dating and to the like romantic relationships. So I become more, fine in my mind, not so much like stressed as before, and thought like, oh, this time like I can start like dating, and I started dating, and this didn't take me long. Um, what I can say like about how I started dating and what actually my dating experience here in UK is in a foreign country. Um, Mostly like I met people online, and I'm not even remembering any situation. Here someone might meet me on the street and ask me for a date or something. I'm not saying here this is popular or something. I don't really understand yet. But most of all, I just can tell you like the most time in my life it's my job taking, and on way to work I'm not really open for meet someone and meet some like meet new people because I'm going to work. I'm just mostly like with myself, and then at work like I'm working in a like private club for members, and most of the people they're retired and like retired couples and stuff. And if young people come in, they mostly come in like with couples already, so they're not situation like I meet someone um, at my work, or this is just didn't happen for me. So then I started and registered with Tinder. If you know this website, I'm not doing like a promotion here, but I just sharing my story because I used to do this and register with Tinder in Ukraine back home, and on Tinder I met several very nice people, which I'm still in connection, and we are like nice friends. And one of the person I've been in a romantic relationships, and we're still in connection. And this person, due to work, helped a lot to my family. And yeah, so I decided, okay, let me try it here and how it's going. So I also tried it, and I've met not many guys. I've met in real, I mean, like to real meeting, some conversation, like lead to maybe I had 3 real meetings. And what I see, what I can say, like I see that guys like me, and I can say like they was lovely, but there is some things I don't know. It's about mentality, different nation. So I'm seeing like they started to be more. They tried to go to relationship, a romantic relationship with me more quickly than we know each other, and then we even become like not like best friends, but at least we have some communication and know each other lots, and he deserved my trust. This is did not happen, and they started to talk very fastly about the sexual topics and how they like me, and this has actually made me very confused. And then I realized, like, even speak at work about this with my colleagues, and I see like there is different mentality, and guys more open, and I think actually like this society more open for such topics, and they are doing this more quickly, and girls more desperate for it. And I'm very like different girl, and they made me like they like me. I've been like, oh, he is okay, we can still meet, like I kind of like him, and they trying to deserve my heart by this kind of attraction to me, and showing their sexual attraction very like hard. And so this is nice. I tried to explain like, oh, this is too quick for me, and I'm from very different society, and for me this is very strange. And this happened not one time, and it's why like I see that something like very different going on here. And what I think and what I see as we doing this channel for you guys, and we explaining you Ukrainian culture and our ladies, and what our mentality, and how we think, and how we go into relationships. And we're not going easily to relationship with anyone we met, or anyone who just interested in us. And this was just my first experience, and after this I decided like, oh, this is actually like I see that this not working for me. I closed this uh, like I closed the Tinder profile, and I closed like some who writes me to social medias. I decided to skip this for a while because I'm seeing that most of my age guys, they're just interested in such fun, which is could be nice for me as friendly relationships, but guys obviously not interested in friendly relationships who write to me with such points, and then it's going to be like too confused. So they just spending my time and their time, and I decided, okay, I'm just stopping this communication, and then I realized myself like, wow, I don't know really how to meet right like quality person who will share my mindset, or at least will try to understand my mindset. And then match currency happened in my life, and I after I made some live streams, I've been thinking like this is very nice because community here really understand and at least want to understand what Ukrainian women, why they're different, what is difference, and really respect this. This is the most important because understand it's understand. Okay, I can explain it to like to guys here, but they don't respect this or they just not used to it. And here is ladies, they very actually like active in relationships, and it's also very big difference that like a feminism and I'm not saying like just directly like feminism position going in this country, but most of I'm seeing that women in a women rights higher, and men just really like afraid of saying something, uh, and this is like very different. It makes man and woman role and relationships very different. And I see here woman role more active in relationships than a man role, and it's why like women as well, they really like interested. And first of all, they're interested about not about marriage, not about this, just for having fun or use. Try this experience with guy and that's all. So very different mindset, and I thought like, oh, this will be very hard for me, and then I just give up. And then yeah, with much guarantee, I think that here is some guys who really want to learn about Ukrainian culture and about difference and what is like traditional country, but not like where everything forbidden. It's more like about modern, independent, traditional country. And I like this, like it's like a golden middle for me, our Ukraine and our traditions. And for me, it become obvious that through the match guarantee, I probably can meet the person with a mindset I would like and who will be respect my mindset and will be like a good quality like husband for me, not just like a partner for a night or how people live in here and see in relationships here. So for me this is very different, and it's why yeah, then I joined the match guarantee and see that intentions in the beginning of relationships, when you just meet some people, random people in your life, it's very like hard to meet the right person with right intentions, or this will take time. And this is also like a reason why I decided to join match guarantee, because like I'm sure I can meet someone who will respect my vision, but it will take time, and I'm still like have this opportunity as a match guarantee. So yeah, I decided to join. I decided to try like my luck in this agency, and after this I can say you like I waited for a while. No one responded me, just I've been waiting, and then I had some man who sent me a request who was interested in me, and the point is for now that the man was from USA and I'm actually in UK, and I choose UK because of this close to Ukraine. And for now it's very hard for me to tell. I'm very not sure about my future. I'm very like, even for now, I feel and I want to go back home. And this is the point, that I'm not ready to use this chance from the sky to go to USA, because I'm not ready to go to that far to USA. So yeah, I got the messages and requests for no for from a guys who want to know me, but they are two guys like from USA, and decided to sincerely answer to the company that I really like these profiles and I would like to meet these people, but I'm not ready to move so far away right now. I'm still right now like moved to different country and still not sure like if I'm staying here, what I'm doing, and not sure about my life. And this war makes so much, brings so much stress and ruining all your life plans. And it's why I just said like sincere that I would like to meet someone here in UK I can meet, and I'm still here, so I need a partner who will be close to me or who we can live with time like together. If we share same values, if we share same mindset. So yeah, this is also very important for me and what I requested. And I understand it also can take a time, and mostly match guarantee clients, it's USA clients. And this is what, for this part of life, when already there is so big changes in my life, I'm not just ready mentally for that big change in my life to move that much abroad. And I just feel this will put me in a very big stress. So I'm really like open for dating, but for a territorial dating here in UK, or after I can meet with other guys if war in Ukraine finish, and I'll be back in Ukraine, and match guarantee still will bring some foreigners to Ukraine, and we can meet. We can have proper connection. So maybe also this gonna work, but not like for now, as I see. And it's why as well like match guarantee having not like hard times with me. Just I have some specific request. It's true. But yeah, this is kind of like my experience, and the main point, like why young and beautiful Ukrainian women need help. It's about just save their time, save their stress level, and find the man who already knows their uh, uh, culture and have a real intentions. And I think this is very important. So yeah, this is just my story. You can ask me some additional questions if you want. But yeah. So let me continue from this one, from Juan Antonio. Now regarding Joe and Anna, I have said many times they are on exceptional to the rule. An exception to the rule. Now Joe thinks I'm trolling him, but is a good-looking and charismatic man. Um, People are drawn to him. I see. You just didn't find the same connection, but you making Joe and Anna case exception. But Juan Antonio life is very unpredictable, and I've met also. There is so many like prejudices, but life ruining many of them, and stereotypes they work till the point. Like yeah, most of the cases probably working, but these several cases they still giving you to believe in some kind of like miracles. But I can say like you never know, and even like you live in your life, and how Socrates said, like I know that I know nothing, and this is what life doing for us, like there is many like stereotypes, many scientists, researchers, which is just making us like average and counting something, but we are not everyone like the same, and we're not everyone like an average. And this is also what we need to count. And I don't understand what you mean, but I still not going in. I'm not going and taking your part like absolutely, because this, for example, case Joy and Anna, you may you make them an exception to the rule, and I'm seeing in my life so many exceptions like this, and about not even only about this story and this situation. It's about different life situations that life showed me and life teach me. There is so many exceptions, and I should not be like prejudiced to everything. Uh, so I'm very like flexible mind about many things in life, because I see in life and I know that I know nothing. And as much I know, as much I'm calling myself like grandmother Julia sometimes as a joke, because because and I'm still talking like, but no, in my heart, in my mind, I can see myself and better to be in position like a child who ready to learn, ready to new knowledges, and ready to ruin some stereotypes and live this life for fullness, and not going through the prejudices. So for me, I understand what you speak, and about like previous my live streams, you always have a very strong and one position, and this is also very nice, and talks about your characters, that you're a very strong character and like a leader character, and this is like as well very like respectful character for me personally. But still like with all of the knowledges you bring, I'm agreeing with them, but I'm not taking your part absolutely, because I know that this kind of exception in life and they are working and I'm seeing them, and it's why I'm more flexible mind about things which for someone can be like, oh, this is absolutely like this. I'm seeing in life very different things, and it's why, yeah, for me and for my uh, mind, many situations should not be uh, have many situations as examples, exceptions I see, and it's why, yeah, I'm keep like more open-minded and more flexible and much more want to enjoy this life. So yeah, this is why I take in this position. Like I'm not taking any position, and in some situation I can take position, but not in situation when I'm seeing example exceptions. If you understand what I mean by this explanation for you, but yeah. Juan, my Tom to Juan, my own daughter said, can you please find a girlfriend that is all older than me? Daughter, oh, interesting. Yeah, it's also happening in life. Bill Tom, so find one day or months older. Tristan, I love the Ukrainian language, absolutely is beautiful. Thank you, Tristan. Time for you to learn. So go to our shorts and learn new phrases, new words. Tom, daughter is 42. Okay. Tommy. Uh, oh, Bill, 6 likes. Click the button. Guys, so please, if you like today's live stream, support me. Click the button, hands up, and thumbs up or hands up, and support us with your subscription for our channel, and as well hit the bell and you won't miss any new notification. So Tom, it just happens, it's not my fault. Yeah, this is just life. Bill, don't tell me the man in here that she's single. Andrew, Bill, Tom's daughter is single. Team, see what I mean? Tom. Turbo. Good afternoon, beautiful Julia from Stevel, Australia. Hi, Steve. Good afternoon for you. For me, it's already like 9 p.m. But anyway, hi to Steve in Australia. How are you doing, Steve? Sorry, my Andrew, she's married. Sorry, bro. God, laughing. Andrew. No, I was just curious when Bill mentioned it. She's older than me, so no worries. Juan Antonio to Tom. I understand. In the end, we all have to do what is best for ourselves. Absolutely. Bill, William. Older women need love too. Tom, I have daughter 31, single but 2 kids. How many daughters you have, Tom? And love for everyone. Bill. It's not Bill, it's William. Yeah. Oh. Juan Antonio, on woman, regardless of the country of origin, should have assistance from a trusted male to vet men. Just my opinion. Yeah. Bill, men also. Men love kids also. They need lots of love. Absolutely, yeah. Kids are cool. Andrew, pretty sure everyone here is great with kids. The adventure obsessions in this group says it all. Mm. Bill, Tom, hook up Andrew, matchmaker. Sorry. Tom, Andrew, did I mention that she was adopted? She's black. No, interesting. Vohel, I love how you changed your hair color again from chestnut brown into lighter blonde again. Thank you, Vohel. In the middle of this so intense conversation about matchmaking. Thank you very much. It's actually like my chestnut color washing up due to my like blonde hair because of as I made the balayage before. My pigmentation in the hair just ruined it. So now I'm just hair like color just going off and I'm having more like light red. And this time if I won't paint this again, they will become blonde as it was, as you remember. So yeah, thank you. Even now, like I like them, this style. So as well, nice as well. Not bad. Thank you, Vohel. And high quality woman trust high quality men to advise to help them making the right decision. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here under the lamp, and when I'm watching them, I'm doing this. Andrew, Tom, that is cool. I'm not really planning to get into a relationship right now. Oh, yeah. I see. Jack Jack is back. What he writing? Yulia, you're not going to believe this. I bought a small little USB Galaxy projector for my car so last night when it was totally dark and foggy I'm driving with the Galaxy lights since it to the beat. Oh, this is very cool. Jack. I'm very shocked. So you see Galaxy projector saved your life kinda and give you opportunity to drive. So very nice. And with a beat, this probably was cool adventure for you, Andrew. But I know a few guys, if you like me to introduce them to your girl, matchmaking things keep going. Yeah. Will we need knife presentation and finger nail reveal. Oh, Bill. Don't drive me crazy for it. If you drive me crazy that I do such things. But I didn't expect you want me to do such things. Tom to Andrew, so why are you here? Interesting, yeah. Andrew, it's hilarious every time someone mentioned knives. Julia eyes lights up and start going at it like crazy. It is what it is. What can I say? Happening. Well, don't forget to talk about today's topic. I did so many comments still I have from you guys. I'm very shocked and surprised. Today's you overactive. 20 people watching me. So everyone gave me thumbs up because I don't want to reveal my knife or fingernails. Just thumbs up for such activity. And we keep going. We'll check which is why police reports from people. Oh, sorry, guys. Which is why police reports from people saying they saw low flying UFO. Oh yeah, aliens flying around. And love your proposal, Andrew, but I may need the service as well. Andrew to Tom, I came across this channel because I was looking up marriage agencies. I'm not planning to get into a relationship right now because of all the stuff going on. Not in the mood. I see. Yeah. Before you get yourself a partner, it's better to find out like what you personally doing with your life, right? So I understand you. This is the same topic as well as I said in my live stream topic that everything changed in my life so much that I just keep living, keep going as I can, but yeah, strange big changes. Ark, Bill, and would be great if we could send knives to Yulia. Imagine the reaction of your host in family once a lot of packages full of knives starting for the house. This could be so nice, and I think they could. Yeah, they would obviously laugh, but they know about my live streams and about this knives topic, so for sure they will be like understandable. So yeah, oh, funny. Nice idea, Ark. Tom, good for you, Andrew. Bill, Andrew is gaining knowledges. Tristan, Borch Brothers, how did you put your picture into space by your name? For sure, this is something like YouTube setting. Yeah, look, Bill said it's YouTube setting. I will change to real name William. Okay, Bill, you change your name. And most of us here learn never rush when we are not ready, but continue to consume the knowledges. And this is absolutely right, guys. And I support this tactic, and this is nice strategy for life. Like, it's nice to know more info. It's why I'm very curious person. I'm better know more info. I'm reading many forums, and I'm very curious. Like, no one can escape from me when they give me information and not giving the part of information and trying. Like, I know that they know in hiding. I will kill them. I will know this information. Yeah. Just cannot. What to build? Manage your account, your Google account, personal info, and name. Oh, sorry. Bill, thanks for info to Tristan too. Yeah. Tristan, can you do at the YouTube settings on the top corner of YouTube browser? Oh, Tristan shared like how much he won auction. Tristan Stronger, 3,750 dollars, I think, plus $30 for children's art. Nice. It's so big sale. I see you won a very nice propose. Congratulations. Check what would did you punish your parents for your name yet, or it's common in Netherlands? What would interesting question. What would strong and same as for Bill? You can change your portrait and manage your Google account, personal info, name. Yeah, everyone gave this info. Art was great. And no, it's Sunday. I hate Sunday. Not a good time for me to talk about relationships. I can do other days so. Okay. And Bill, Seagull sunset art was great too. Butterfly flowers too. Mm. Devils. Damn, I'm late again. Sub people. But what Juan Bill check? Hi Julia. Hi Devils. Advocate. How are you today? How was your new year? Good you joined us even in the end of live stream. Anyway, better to join than no. Check, do listen to this one last comment. Don't give a flying blanket blank what anybody else think. Um, Juan, Andrew, their opinions don't matter much to me. I point out their hypocrisy, and they either get upset or try to move the goalpost. Yeah, I see you have in your very strong position, and this is as well showing your strong character, and this is as well a big plus, and showing you as a leader style character. Very nice. Andrew, hey Jack, this might be off topic, but are you from the southern states? You are giving this vibe from the way you type. Really, guys, you can catch even typing vibes and understand what states guys from. This is very interesting. I never heard such things. As in UK, people can understand what county different people from because of accent. And here you can even understand this because of typing style. Very interesting. Check. I like the words you all. It's unique in the English language. As a contraction, I do live in the south in the Atlanta metro area. I'm moving next week. Where to is a secret. I'm from OC, so called cow bitches. Okay, Jack, thank you. So, guys, I have someone. I hope he is verified. Joking. So, let's meet. Who you think? Who you think?
I'm in my pajamas still. It's been a lazy, lazy day.
Hi, Juan Antonio.
Hi, Julia.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I wanted to clarify some of the things because it seems like there might be a miscommunication because it's really hard to explain
Okay.
yourself very well just typing.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm talking about most men, I mean literally most men in the West. I don't mean all men. There's a small percentage that are probably looking for a good, spouse who are willing to get married or looking to get married, but because the percentage is so low, I think that it's easier to speak in generalities. So I think the vast majority of men your age are not exactly ready. They're not ready, whether it's financially or mentally, uh, or any other reason for marriage. Most young men aren't. Now, when most of us, all of us older guys, when we were back in our mid-20s, we were ready to get married, and a lot of us did get married back then. But unfortunately, the dynamic of the society has changed in the West, where a lot of men don't want to get married, and one of the reasons is because it's not beneficial for them if they get married. We talked about this of several streams ago, but if they get married, they stand to lose 50% of all of their assets, and they're not really interested in doing that, which is unfortunate because whether you want to call Uncle Sam or in Great Britain. I don't even know what they have there for legal system, but they set it up so that it's very difficult for men to want to be willing to get married because of all the things they could possibly lose. And then there's also the maturity thing. You know, a lot of men struggle to get into physical relationships with ladies, and unfortunately, there's a lot of Western women who play a game and they expect men to jump through a ton of hoops, depending on whether or not they're attracted to them. If they're really attracted to them, the man won't have to jump through as many hoops in order to have a relationship with them. If they're okay attracted to them, he'll have to jump through a little bit more. And if there's a guy they're not attracted to at all, a lot of the ladies in the West will just go ahead and use his attraction for her to her benefit, whether it's to receive gifts or meals for free or go out on dates and have experiences, but they have no intention of actually having a relationship with a man. So consequently, a lot of men are pretty sour because most men that are not attractive enough physically or have the resources to garner an attractive lady such as yourself's attention for a long-term relationship. Those guys are just hanging out in the back, you know, waiting for one day when they do have the resources to provide proper amount of security for a young lady. Then they'll go ahead and jump. But, you know, building yourself up as a man takes time. And most 25-year-old men are not in the financial position to provide security for a spouse or even children on top of that. Now, do you have any questions on that?
No, this is what I think as well, and I understand, and I'm not even looking like my age partner because I'm not seeing them mature enough, and they really interested in different stuff, and I understand this, so I don't even need to take my time, their time. So this is what far time ago I saw, like in Ukraine, very same. Just men need more time to grow up, I see, and this is just fine.
Yeah. Now, with regard to Tinder, I won't say all, but the vast majority of dating apps, those are really hookup apps. So when a lot of ladies in the West, they'll get on Tinder and they'll get a ton of swipes, and that'll make them feel really great about their sexual market value. So that's why a lot of women in the West think that they're 10s. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most beautiful that you could possibly ever be. A lot of them will say that they're 10s. We talked about this a while ago too, but a lot of them will think that they're 10s or even higher because of all that validation they get online from all the swipes that men give them on the to the right. And I think Tinder is one of the ones, as the vast majority of Tinder users are men, and I mean by at least 60%, or I think it's 80% men and 20% women use Tinder. But the vast majority of the men are not attractive, but they still swipe right on a lot of women. In fact, most of them don't even look to see what they look like or read their profiles. They just keep on swiping right, hoping they can get someone to swipe right on them so they can talk to them. But that's kind of a side story. But Tinder and I don't know what the other apps, and even Instagram, those are all dating / hookup apps. I would recommend, if you happen to have some close friends there in the UK, like your host family or whatever, who know good men, that maybe they can introduce you to a good man who's looking for a beautiful wife, who's super sweet and super smart and has a fantastic sense of humor, to want to get married to. Because unfortunately, going to the clubs, that's not going to be a place to meet a man who's looking to get married. Men to go to the clubs, men to go to the bars and stuff like that. Generally, they're looking for someone to have a relationship for one night, or maybe a few nights here and there, just at their leisure. And most of those guys that can do that are the really good-looking guys, who may or may not have resources. But whether they do or don't, that's not important, because most of them are not looking for a relationship. Now, I think one of the guys said, "Hey, I live in the UK and that's not me." I was like, "I know that's not you, dude. I know it's not you, but you have to admit that the vast majority of men are not ready for a long-term relationship and are really just looking to get their notch counts up." Um, that's a sad fact of the matter. So I'm sorry, the apps are not the best place to meet a future husband, I don't believe.
Yeah. So yeah, I have experience before with like social medias and Tinder why I decided to try it because I've met nice people, but of course this was percentage like 10% of everyone who I
Yeah.
just checked to, and but then yeah, I've met nice people because I know that if you nice, if your intentions correct, you will attract this person. But of course, in this big group, you need to spend some time and find this person. And I'm still in connection with some people. They are very lovely people.
Yeah.
Some of them already married, and yeah, in very nice connection. So I believe in like in every corner you can find your person, but in a nightclub it will be much more hard than
Yeah.
by introduction like this, as you said. If my host family will introduce me for someone they know, I understand what you mean, and through the friends, through the connections you have, it's more easy and more even like safe and more
Yes.
trust you have
Yeah.
to the person who you met. And yeah, maybe if I have such opportunity, I will meet someone due to these circumstances. But yeah, for now, I just shared my experience, which happened already, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's but honestly, I don't know if it's just a Western thing. I think even men in Ukraine probably look for a lot of women. I mean, I think if I remember, I've seen one of the videos from years ago that a lot of men who are married, they have girlfriends on the side. And then that's one of the reasons for that a lot of Ukrainian ladies get divorced is because many of their husbands cheat on them, you know?
Some men, yeah. I think in every country you can find this
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
man who cheating and feeling himself better when he can cheat on a side like this. So this is also very depends on a man personality, and I'm seeing this when I choose my partner before, like his family, and if his what kind of what roles his family have and playing, and
Mhm.
if they still with each other, or what the story behind him, and what is his family, what family he is
Yeah.
from. And this makes sense and gives me lots of answers even before I know him much more closer.
Okay. Now, with regard to the people that you have met on online dating apps, um, generally speaking, most of those men will want to be your friend, or at least pretend to be your friend, hoping for a chance for you to see them as something other than a friend. Hoping. So that maybe if I'm Yulia's friend for long enough, and because I know she's a traditional girl, and she didn't see me on our first date as a man that she would want to marry. Maybe if I stick with her and I'm a friend with her long enough, eventually she's going to give me a chance to be more. I think that's what most men hope for when they get put in the friend zone, because that's essentially what you're talking about is men you've met on dating apps who are friends.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, and I can say like I'm not going to relationship very fast, and
Yeah,
for me this is just very important for begin. And
I say good for you.
if men do not, when I speak about this and men do not accept this, then we just not go into any relationships. And even like, yeah, this is my point. Like, I
I think,
understand also what you mean, and
yeah,
that they can be like a fake friends and try just to reach your heart due to be your friends. I had this my more like a high school, university times, but after this, more like more mature and understands the situation. So even
mhm,
this, my friends back in Ukraine, I have some. I know that they interested with me in romantic relationships and was interested, but for this point, I was not interested with them in romantic relationships, or there was with some of them some circumstances why we cannot go and cannot try our romantic relationships. But
yeah,
then they married, and we're still in a good uh, human relationships, I can say,
Sure.
and support each other and sharing our life experience, but not more. So yeah, there is a different, I see, life circumstances, and yeah, my point.
I won't say all Western men are pigs because that's obviously not true, but I think we talked about it before. But men such as Bill and Jack and myself and what most of us and Tommy, we're all older and we're past all the baloney, and we want someone who's going to love and admire and respect us, so that we can love, admire, and respect them, because it works both ways.
Yeah.
And I think we all have very similar ideals of what the at least in character, of what we're looking for in a wife. And honestly, you and your sisters in Ukraine are right up there, because all of you have the very same mentality, and I think most of us are willing to put in the work and wait and to be patient, to allow our relationship to blossom into something that's hopefully can lead into a marriage. But so I just want to cover all of that, and to clarify on the Joe and Anna thing. Joe thinks I'm trolling him, but I think he's a good-looking guy. I'm not a gay man, but I think he's a good-looking guy, and that with regard to his situation being the exception, not the rule. And I heard you earlier where you see lots of exceptions. I get that, but you also have to look at the fact that probably a lot of those exceptions occur with traditional ladies. And when you're looking at the West, the amount of traditional ladies in the West are nowhere near as high as what you find in Ukraine, for example. So I think you're going to find more exceptions to the rule over there versus in the West. I could be wrong. And I can't read anybody's comments because I have my YouTube thing turned off. But yeah, I love his hair. I love Joe's hair. He thinks I'm trolling him. I'm not. If I could trade him that for this, I would in a heartbeat. But I have to work with what I have. What else? Is there any comments in there from the guys that want me to touch on something I may have typed in the chat?
Let me find. I have so many comments today. I think I will miss so many comments, but okay. I'm going to them. Juan Antonio is spot on. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Exactly what Juan Antonio said. They will try to hang out, meet up, etc. to play the notice me game.
Yeah. I said that's not all, but that's probably 90+% of the men that are put in the friend zone are waiting for that chance that they can become more, whether it's just a hookup or maybe they have real feelings and they want to have a relationship. Don't know.
Bill, Juan, thanks for sharing. Very much appreciated for valuable information.
Thanks, Bill.
Bill William today,
Oh, hey, sorry, William. Goodbye, Will.
Will. Oh, as well. Juan, we are always on some wavelength. I always know what you mean.
Yeah. Like whenever I address you ladies in here, I'm never trying to insult you. I'm never trying to demean you, nothing like that. It's either we agree or maybe I'm trying to explain something and it's not exactly clear when I just type a few sentences here and there. It doesn't work.
Jack as well. Learning how to deal with women takes some time. Best learned from a good example. It's really not that difficult. Just be totally
Unapologetic
and bold and clear and be yourself and don't lie. Flirt.
Yeah. So I think I told Juliet if I was 25, 30 years younger, man, I would definitely be hitting her up for a relationship. But I'm an old man. So. And she's the same age as my oldest child.
No. Yeah, guys left for you some comments. I still catching them. Um, Juan Antonio from Czech. Everything in life is risk. Relationships are worth the risks. Take the risk wisely. Don't believe at the red pill. Philosophy. Higher laws exist. That is where you'll attract high qualities.
Well, I agree completely, Jack. I haven't swallowed the red pill in its entirety, and I know some of the guys call me some Sigma male or something like that. I don't really align myself with any kind of red pill, Sigma male, alpha male. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just me. I am. I try to be the best me I can be, and on occasion I succeed, and sometimes I falter. Just I think that's just a natural human thing. We're none of us are as good as we want to be. Put it that way. And I think a vast majority of people try to improve themselves in one way or another on a regular basis. But sometimes we fail, like for the holiday. I think for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I think a lot of us said, you know what, I'm not going to work out so much. I'm just going to go ahead and eat food and get fat, and I'll worry about it next year in January. So that's me. I haven't worked out in like a month, and I feel fat.
Whoa, given comment. I live in the UK, and Juan Antonio is correct on these points regarding men in the UK.
Like I said, I'm speaking generally in the West, because Western men have had to adapt to the dating market, and women control who has access to bedroom fun, and men control who they give relationships to. So, unfortunately, with what you talked about before, Yulia, with regard to hookup culture, with as many women as it seems who've been participating in hookup culture, they've really lowered the value of intimacy between a man and a woman. So a lot of men don't see a reason to give a ring for a marriage to have that bedroom fun, because it's being given freely away by a lot of women. Because they're just as strong as a man. They can do everything a man can. And I'm not saying every man runs around wanting to or having sex, bedroom fun with other women. But I think it's also because a lot of men don't have the attractiveness, whether it's physically or socially, to get that kind of bedroom fun. But women can get it from it. I mean, even the most unattractive ladies can still have a man who's willing to have bedroom fun with her, and she doesn't have to really try very hard. Which is why I'm saying that it's easy for women to have bedroom fun. Pretty much any woman can have bedroom fun, but it's not easy for them to retain the man. So I blame your sisters on the planet, on the West, who've been giving it away freely, thinking that they can just go ahead and do that without any kind of consequence. But unfortunately, they find out later in life that, well, now that I'm no longer beautiful, I'm 30 years old, 30 plus years old, and I'm not as pretty as I was. There are exceptions, and there's some very, very beautiful women in their 30s and 40s and 50s. I've seen them, but I would say that those women probably are not as attractive as they were back when they were your age, for example. But that's another side topic. But like I said, unfortunately, women in the West have given it away, and they've lowered the value of it. And that, combined with Western laws for marriage, have made it more unappealing for men to want to get married. And then the internet, and then video games, and a lot of men being lonely because they can't get the attention of a pretty woman or a woman that they would prefer to have. Being young, being a person your age, I feel, especially, being a young person your age who is serious about getting to a long-term relationship with her future husband to have children, this is a very, in my opinion, bad time for people like you in the West, because it's hard. It's going to be really hard for you to meet that man that's going to be everything that you want him to be, and who's going to be, going to be the provider, going to be the strong, positive, masculine figure in your life. who will make a good father. It's not going to be easy. You know, I feel bad for you and women in your position. It sucks.
Yeah. I see your point, Juan Antonio. I try not to be so much dramatic about my situation, or I would already suicide. I don't know.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think I think you're looking for probably the right thing. I don't think you're asking for too much. Like Western women, they want a man that's, you know, now according to the videos I've been watching lately, a lot of them want a man that makes over $250,000 US dollars a year, over 6 foot tall, six pack abs, etc. And unfortunately, most men in the United States who make over $100,000 a year, I think that's around 5%. And if you just exclude the obese men and the married men, it's even lower. And then so you've got men who make over $100,000 a year, any height, any age, who are not obese, who are not married. And what else? Oh, that's I think it's below 5% of U.S. male population. And then you've got to extrapolate from that whether or not they're alternative lifestyle, whether if those men actually like men instead of women. You got to take those out of that. And I don't know what the percentage of alternative lifestyle men is, but it will have an impact, because I think research is, and you guys can correct me on this, but I think research has shown that more gay men on average have a higher income than straight men. But I could be wrong on that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. And I think we talked about the average male in the United States makes anywhere between $35,000 and $45,000 a year, which it's not very much. You know, it's getting by living. Like, he can get by, and unfortunately, with that low of an income, if a person were to marry an average man, both his wife and himself would have to work in order to have a semi-decent quality of life. It's a sad fact of the matter, you know. If I'm incorrect, guys, correct me, please. I'm nothing but bad news. I'm sorry. But you're beautiful, you're young, you're smart.
Thank you, Juan Antonio.
And you're traditional, and which is that goes a long way, I think, for men who are seriously looking for a wife. I really do. Put women in the friend zone all the time, and what I control is my choice. I literally don't care anymore. At one time, I did. I'm just enjoying living my lovingly bold life, chasing excellence. I'm right there with you, Jack. Seriously, that's why I told you before, I'm not dating at all anymore here in the States. I've had my fill, if you will, and not like I've got the super high body count or whatever that Joe was talking about in the other stream. It's nothing like that. But I think that if I were to go out, if I were to choose to keep on dating, that it could have mixed results, you know. But why would I want to date anybody when I'm not interested in marrying anybody here? It's a moot point. I want to get married, and I want to have a life with someone I can grow old with, and just enjoy one another's company. Unfortunately for me, the likelihood of me having any more children is slim to none. So I've had 2 children, and I'm not sure if they would like to have a younger half sibling, 25 or 23 years younger than they are. I don't know.
Yeah. So Andrew, being closer to the 5% of males, I have trust issues. People like you for the wrong reason, and it's not fun. This is why I leave a low profile in real life.
Yeah, I got you, Andrew. Yeah. So Andrew, what Andrew is saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, that he's closer to the $100,000 mark in the United States, and because of his income, that makes him a target for unscrupulous ladies who would rather marry him for a while than divorce him and take 50% of all of his assets. So that's where the trust issues. So he feels that maybe some ladies would pretend to like him so that they can get time, money, and resources from him. And if they're really lucky, they can convince him to cajole, if you will. That means trick him into marrying them so that eventually she can take him for a ride financially, which is why he leads a low profile, which means he doesn't, the way he looks and the way he dresses and the way he carries himself is not of a person who makes as much money as he does. So I think he lives a more modest life. I hope that interprets that correctly, Andrew.
I also like this comment. I like Juan. He is straight to the point. It's this or non kind of mindset that I like. We need more folks like this guy.
Hey, thanks, Andrew. I will admit I can compromise to an extent. I really, but if it doesn't align with my long-term goals, which is beneficial to both myself and my future wife, then it's a no-go.
I see here very funny comment. William suggesting you to adopt me.
Hey, Yuli, you want to come to the United States? I got a spare bedroom there. Come and go as you want. I don't care. You can YouTube your stream, whatever, and then you can work on hopefully finding a good husband.
You will introduce me.
Honestly, I don't know any young men who are.
It's so strange because same with my host family, like mostly like old generation people or just kids. As their kids, they are more like 18, 13, and 20. So their friends is actually like too small for me, and this is what's going on here. Same.
Yeah, I don't have male friends in their mid-30s at all. So, and like I told you guys before, I work a lot. So this happens to be the last day of my little short-term staycation for Christmas. And if you work too much, you're not going to really make a whole lot of friends. So, which is one of the reasons why I told you before, I don't want to bring some lady over here and have her stuck in my house all the time because I'm always working. And the only time she'll see me is when it's just before bedtime and eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, go to work, start all over again. Excuse me. So I don't think that's fair. So.
Yeah. Andrew, Juan says it. Thanks, brother. Andrew,
I'm glad I interpreted that right.
Would not familiar with the income system in the US, but over here the average is about 32k euro after taxes, I believe.
Okay, I'm not. Is the euro equal with the US dollar now? It's pretty close, I think. I think the euro's gone down significantly since COVID. Now, keep in mind that the cost of living, depending on where you live, you know, your income may take you further in rural areas versus the large metropolitan areas. For example, in Denver, there are apartments, like 2-3 bedroom apartments, not very big, that are renting for over $1,800 a month. And my mortgage is comparable to that, but I live out in the country. I don't want to say the country, but I live a good hour from Denver, and my mortgage is comparable to the rent for a small apartment, and my house is comfortable.
Yeah, what would fun for us? €1, it's 1.07.
Yeah, the euro used to be over 3 times more than the US dollar several years ago. So There's
I
your
watched some
comparison.
live stream. Okay, while we're speaking about euro and dollar, I watched some live stream from political analyst, and he said that this wars I made maybe will be strange a bit for you, but maybe you familiar with this information because of cost of euro and dollar should change equivalent every circle, and this all time should change, and this didn't happen correctly, so they needed to make this war, which will lead us to the right currency for main USD and then euro.
Typically, what I've seen over the years is that when, like, say, for example, in the United States, when the economy's not doing so well, if we happen to get involved into a conflict with another nation, whether it's in Africa, Central America, Middle East, whatever, typically that increases or improves the economy in the United States, because a lot of that money that the United States federal government spends goes to a lot of United States companies, and then a lot of well, what we call is TCNs, or third country nationals. So say if I'm in Iraq, and they'll hire a company in the United States, pay them billions of dollars to provide, say, for example, food. They cook the food, they service the soldiers, etc. Now they'll hire third country nationals from third world countries, whether it's from India or Thailand or something like that, and those people will come in and get paid a good wage for their country, but not good for American standards. Mm-hmm. So these people will cook all the food, do all the cleaning, etc., for a very low American rate, but that causes a lot of profit for those corporations, and eventually that money somehow makes it back to the United States and into the, I wouldn't say directly into the American people's pockets, but a lot of Americans will go overseas and they'll work for a very good pay. Like, say, for example, if I were to go overseas and work in Kuwait as an aircraft mechanic, that's what I did when I was in the military. I was an aircraft electrician, and I worked on aircraft, helicopters. They would pay you about $180,000 a year, which is a lot of money, and 90,000+ of that is tax free. So after that, then you're taxed federally and statewide. But and then that money eventually makes it back to the States. I knew a lot of people who were working overseas for companies, for U.S. companies, providing security or managing cooks or working on aircraft and stuff like that, and they got paid very well. So yes, and sorry to make a long story out of it, but to make it shorter, yes, generally wartime does create better economic situation for the country that's at war, providing they're the ones who are spending the resources, mostly, and they're benefiting financially. So, like, say, for example, the United States sends a bunch of brand new tanks to Ukraine. Well, the United States is going to pay for those tanks with American taxpayer dollars, and then those corporations are going to have all that profit. Plus, they're going to be paying all their employees to work to build those tanks. So it's kind of a circular thing, but in the end, they don't get as much as they would as if they were actually spending it within their own financial circle, if you will, for the United States. Mm-hmm. But they're still getting a good amount, especially when you're talking about huge sums of money like that. Mm-hmm. So like in Ukraine, Poland, UK, and other nations are spending money to send, whether they're sending soldiers or weapons over to Ukraine. Eventually that money is going to make its way back in to improve the economy for those particular countries.
Mm-hmm. So, comment from Jack. I don't know, they will just be me. Also, I'm very genuinely kind and real. Juan, Yulia will be fine. We all know she is an exception to the rule. I love children. For certain, it's God will. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I have no doubt that you'll find a good match for her. But I just wanted her to be aware that the odds are not in her favor, especially, I mean, she's got to be very careful about which men she starts seeing because there aren't too many of them, I think, again, in her age group who are serious about settling down.
Yeah, but Juan Antonio, I'm not looking men my age. I'm looking men mostly like 30, 32, over
52.
30s.
I'm just
You
playing.
want me?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm flirting. That's all.
So it's why as well I know that my age, like 25, 24, it's even like so funny for me to look this
Yeah.
age. No, they're
Yeah.
just not mature at all.
And
And I can
honestly,
be
I think,
only like a bro with them, you know. Oh, you my bro, I'm your bro, but not more. So
and
yeah.
honestly, I think guys in their 30s are probably, there's a little bit more who are ready to get married, but I don't think it's going to be a large amount of them. Again, because of the laws in the UK. I don't know what their laws are exactly, but I heard they're similar to the United States, where if the wife decides she doesn't like him, then she can take away with most of his assets. So I think it's a thing in the West overall, the laws in the West. When the federal government got involved with marriages, they overcorrected, and now it really works against men. So if there was something more fair, then fantastic. But yeah, well, I agree with you, Jack. Julia will be fine. It's just going to take her some time, and she's going to have to be patient.
So, William, Julia, I know a perfect young man who makes good money, humorous, single blue eyes, same hair color as your athletic and college degree.
You can send her a DM, Bill. I mean, if Bill thinks he's a good guy, then he probably is a good guy.
Yeah. Brandon, I have found that Juan and it lessened the chances of my success now. I have changed direction and take more time for myself.
Yeah, I understand. I think that young men should work on themselves, become the best man that they can be, but not even worry about girls.
Yeah.
Just improve their education, improve their income, improve their status, and then once they've put in all that work, then and they're ready to have a relationship with a woman, then pursue a lady to take seriously who can be the mother of your children. And predominantly guys are going to look between 5 and 10 years younger than them anyway. So, yeah, I think it's important to become the best man you can be, honestly. Now, I still have a lot of work to do. Maybe I'll never reach my goal. I don't know.
We always have where to grow. It's okay, it's life. What? Rent in the big cities ranges between about 1,000 euro and 2,500 euro a month, depending on whatever it's a house or apartment and the size.
Yeah, and in the larger cities, what you'll find is that a lot of younger people are roommating together because they can't afford the rent themselves. So, and I think that's across the West. You know, I don't know what it's like in Ukraine. I think actually there's plenty of people in Ukraine who have roommates because they want to have more spending money, and they don't want to just pay for the rent on their flat or whatever. So they have roommates. But I mean, you would know more than me.
I can say, okay, from my life experience, so this will be like some circle of people, not like everyone. For sure, some people renting together. From my circle of people, like all people living in their own flat. And this is as well like my friends' situation, my situation. I always live alone in my flat. And
rich girl.
Other people mostly they are renting apartment, but mostly like it's not that much expensive as it in West. So mostly I see like It's very rare. It's maybe university time when you're not working, then you finding your roommate, and then you're renting something because you don't like what government giving you to live from this university. And this situation I remember just more like university time. But nowadays when you're working, like mostly people living by their or a couple or separately, just finding them more a little flat altogether. Yeah, I just remember cases like university time, but not like after 23, 24. It's mostly like people want to have a private space and stuff. So yeah, and I think also situation changes due to territory you live in, because I'm from north of Ukraine, from the Chernigiv, and I just live in 2 hours from Kiev, and I did live in Kiev for a while, and I live in my friend apartment. So for me, it was like very nice, and also not that much hard circumstances as you when you come into different city alone, like no connections, and need to rent with anyone you met or from someone from your work. So for
Sure.
me, like all time for me in my country, circumstances went me to the easiest way and the most comfortable one. So what I see, this.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any other statements, comments, concerns? Because I can't see anything.
I just written out this many jokes. Andrew, I'm learning a lot from Juan that I would back in college.
I'm far from a professor. I do not have a college degree. I'm just old.
Brendan, would my place can only be rented out to the person 60 plus in age. That is why so low. Normal average rents in my area starts around 450. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's not bad, actually. That's when I was paying child support and alimony and everything. I lived in a place that cost that little. It was super small. It was a 1 bedroom. The walls were paper thin. I could hear my neighbor snoring every night,
Oh.
and and so I slept in the living room.
Yeah. And while America might be making money and profits from the war, but they are still giving $37 billion to in aid back to Ukraine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation we got going on, Vilhal. We're printing money like it's like we have the funds to back up the currency that they're printing out, but they're going to end up leaving a ton of debt for our children's children to pay off, and they may not even be able to make the payments on the interest alone. So the federal government has to stop doing what they're doing and be more selective in who they send, where they send money, and focus on getting the debt paid off. But that's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm. So, and what something? Juan Antonio, they changed the law here years ago about partner alimony. Was maximum 12 years of support, down to 5 years. 5
Half
years
a
of
year.
support. Yeah, half of year support for every year of marriage. And by default, the things you bring into the marriage are no longer assets for division in divorce.
Oh, that's good. That is really good.
Yeah. So if you owned a house before marriage, then after divorce you still be the owner, unless you put your name on the title.
I think that's similar in Ukraine, isn't it,
It's
Yulia?
yeah. I just wanted to let you know that we have similar in Ukraine. Just similar.
See, I've been doing a little research,
Mm.
so hopefully the war will end very, very soon, and
Yeah.
I can move over there buy a house, meet a traditional lady, and grow old together and travel here and there, wherever,
Yeah.
when we're able to, if I have money.
Good plan. And you have a compliments from Entrihan. You are better than a college professor.
I don't know about that, but honestly, I don't know if I should take that as an insult or not. My understanding is a lot of colleges have ideology classes. They end up trying to freaking convert you and trying to get you to become a far left liberal. So I'm not liberal, man. No, I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
Everyone having fun because we're making a long live stream. We're making 3-hour live stream.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes
You're
now.
trying to set a new record. 3 hours. Okay, last comment, Brendan. You back in CV Street now, Juan? Child support? I have just had that finished last October.
Hey, congratulations. Hopefully you were able to get yourself into a home way before they raised the interest rates, because now I think they're over 6-7% now, and mine's at one of the historically low rates. Civvy Street? What do you mean Civvy Street? Civvy's civilian, but oh, you're asking if I'm not in the military anymore. Yes, I've been retired from the military for years, man. Years and years. So that's what he means.
Yeah. So yeah, this is all comments for now. Into Civilian Street, yeah. Yeah. So I think we are in the finish line of my live stream.
Crazy eyes.
So
okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I don't think if anybody has any other questions. And I just like I said, I wanted to clarify some things with you, Yulia. You're a beautiful person. You're smart. But there's that movie with Whoopi Goldberg. Use kind, use smart, and use beautiful. Yeah, to watch. I think it's from The Color Purple. Anyways, thanks a lot. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
And have a wonderful, wonderful new year. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you. Thank you, Juan Antonio. Thank you for sharing with us so many knowledges as always and for staying so positive for us. So happy New Year.
Thank you too. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. It was Juan Antonio with us. We speak a lot together. So now let me read some of last comments, and we're saying bye to each other, guys, because it's already 2 hours 20 minutes and overtime like crazy. But it's okay. So let me read some of your last comments, okay? You can say me. Because, guys, I really missed some of your comments after my topic. I understand I don't have such time for read them now. But anyway, if you have some additional comments, if you have some additional questions after this live stream, please, in a record of this live stream, write for me down in the comment section some of your questions or comments which I just cannot read this live stream. So then I will answer you. You know that always in the comments, if you're writing something to me, I'm answering to you, always like never ghosting you, always giving feedback. So don't worry, I will see everything. And Hans just joined us. Happy New Year to you, Julia, and the gentleman here. Happy New Year for you, Hans. And it's nice you joined me. End of live stream, and live stream meant to finish already, but you just on time for seeing us, for saying hey to us. So yeah, Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Hans. Juan Antonio setting record as well with me. And longest guest. True. Happy New Brandon. Happy New Year and great listening to you, Juan. Happy New Year for you, Brandon. And yeah, it was a nice conversation with Juan Antonio. Andrew Parker, Juan is cool. Can't wait to see what Bill looks like. You meant to say William, right? Yeah. Jack, so much for time. 10 minutes time limit. Oh yeah, would not going for a new record today, Julia. Guys, this is for today, like enough. I still need to eat. I didn't eat anything today. I just woke up, made my procedures, like, and then started to make borscht, but I cannot eat because it's still cooking, and I still need to go back to cook it and then eat. It's already like 10:20 for me, so probably near 11, 12 I will eat, and then what? Day finished. But probably, I started new series on Netflix. I will already recommend for you, okay? Because I really like it. I cannot fall asleep yesterday too long time. I cannot just keep it. It's just top 1 in rating now. It's about Russian spies and stuff. It's called like a treason like this. The first one in the rating. A really nice one. Okay. I enjoy. So yeah, I will cook borscht with the treason series, and then it's how my day finish. What is it is the highest record of the year from Andrew. Juan, sorry guys for being on for so long. It's okay. Brandon, what does Wood look like? But for me, also very interesting. Wood never joined me on web camera. Wood Jack, yeah, I looked earlier and noticed that he was on for a very long time. What would Brandon think of me like a younger Caucasian Juan? Juan, sorry, he taken the stream, guys. Yeah. Brandon from Middle Earth. Wood is 7 foot tall. Jack, nobody smiles if they do whatever. It's Yulia show her rules. Yeah. Yeah. And what would Bill? Your borscht. Oh no. Your borschus Hulcus Maximus form is 7 foot tall. Okay, guys. So on this point, I finished comment section for a while. So this one, go sit in a corner, having jokes. So now it's news only for last announce. Only time, sorry, not news. Only time for last announce for you, and then I'm leaving. And it was nice live stream. And 1st of January, guys, New Year for us, reborn. So we want to, from Match Guarantee, we want to thank you for another donations, and as we reach the collection and keep working for you this month, we still will need your support in the January, and January will show if we are continue with this channel or we're closing, and if we're going to collect enough collection, and this price is $2,000. So then we're going to continue and working for you. And if you want to donate, if you like our channel, if you enjoy here, so you can donate just through the link in the description down below. It's a match guarantee with Y /donate. So thank you very much. We are very grateful, and it was lovely live stream for the 1st of January, and very nice topic, and I really enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed too. I hope you give me thumbs up and subscribe it for our channel as well. So thank you very much. And for now, I will show you our intro video so you can see and know what our channel purpose and vision here. And yeah, you still can say me in a comment section like пока-пока, or we call it like okay, so I'm opening intro for you now and leaving you after 2 hours 24 minutes. So it's been like a 2 hours 30 minutes live stream. So yeah, this is our intro for you guys.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
So guys, thank you so much for today's live stream, and bye-bye for you. Have a nice day or have a nice night. Good night. Depends where you are. For me, it's always like good night. You know my plans for today. Still have some plans, not even going to sleep directly. But anyway, see you guys next live stream. Prepare yourself for my next live streams. Yeah, still Happy New Year for you all. Happy New Year. And see you next live stream. They will come out. Bye guys. Bye. Thank you for your time today and thank you for your activities. Still you can make a thumbs up. Пока-пока. Пика-пика-пикачу. Пока.